He's a cousin. Yep, go. Yep.
Everybody on the phone, please just make sure that you have yourself muted. Thank you.
All right, good morning. It's 11 a.m. and I will call the Potter County Commissioners meeting. If we would please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call. Commissioner Gruff is present. Commissioner Heimel.
Here.
Commissioner Rossman.
Here.
Chief Clerk Jessica Giebel. Present. And our recording secretary Paige Bear Carroll.
Here.
Is there any public comments on the posted agenda items at this time? All right, hearing none, we'll move on to the minutes from our May 14th, 2026 meeting. Do we have a motion to approve those?
So moved. I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 We have no guests today, so we'll move right into our new business. We have a request from Tri-County Fire School for support. They have a 3-story burn building that they had started renovations on 3 years ago, and they're nearing completion. So they're asking for support to complete that. This is the fire school that Chief Phelps mentioned last meeting that many of our fire departments take advantage of and go over there for training. So we have agreed to support them with a check of $2,500, and it will be taken from our Act 13 funds, which is a permissible use of. So do we have a motion to approve the $2,500 payment to them?
I will move to approve that.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Next, we have the execution and recording of the deed transferring property at 80 Railroad Avenue in Rowlett. That's the former Human Services Building, is being transferred to Rowlett Township pursuant to the sale authorization. Do we have a motion to approve that?
Move to approve.
I will second that. Is there any discussion? Pardon me? The old Human Services Building, correct. Oh, okay. Thank you for that correction, Kathy. Yeah, North Street.
What's the deed say?
North Street. It's our
I
property.
mistakenly put the township's address. That's why.
All right. And I do want to say that Rowlett Township is very excited about this, that they're looking at having a community center. They're going to lease out some of the space and do different things with it. So we're excited that they'll have a center for the community to meet in now, and all the different activities. There was a cost of $1,000 to the township. Yeah, we wanted it to be used and not just sit empty for who knows how long. So thank you. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, we have 5 RFPs that from different engineering firms have submitted for legal services for the Planning Commission for subdivision and land development or in the subdivision, Saldo, stormwater management and related environmental reviews and inspections. We've been asked to table these, the opening of these for now. The planning director, Will Hunt, will contact each one of them. He has questions and wants to just get more specifics. So I would entertain a motion to table the opening of the RFPs.
So moved. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, we have a memorandum of understanding with the Association of Probation Officers for duties related to the Alcohol Highway Safe Driving School. Do we have a motion to approve that?
So moved. Second the motion.
Any discussion on that? All in favor? Aye. Next, we have an MOU with the Association of Probation Officers for duties related to the court reporting network. Do we have a motion to approve that MOU?
So moved.
I'll second that one. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Moving on to our contracts and agreements. We have a service agreement with Sidnet for audio and video services in the Potter County Jail for a term of June 1st, 2026 through May 31st, 20. I believe there's, we were requested to have a motion to table that for further vetting.
That and the next one, I believe.
So the services agreement and the usage agreement, we have a motion to table both of those at this time.
Need that.
I'll second it.
And any further discussion?
Just to clarify, this is the provider of video and data services to the jail, the inmates and detainees there. And it has been expanded to where they now have tablets that they can use and different ways they can communicate with their families and others through email and such. It's kind of a complicated issue. And there's one of these contracts is for the services themselves. The other is for the pricing and the use of data. The jail board's operations and policies and procedures committee is reviewing this with the warden and with the provider, along with the county solicitor, to make sure everything's in order for this. The tablets are a good asset in that jail, and it's going to make a big difference in terms of those who are confined to be able to particularly stay in touch with family and access services, and including educational services. It's a good thing, but we may have to be sure that we get it right. So I'm sure at the next meeting everything will be ironed out, and we'll bring it back up.
All right, all in favor of tabling these two contracts at this time?
Aye.
All right, thank you. We have a contract quote from Data Branch for 5 additional Adobe licenses in the amount of $1,005. Do we have a motion to approve those?
I move for approval.
Second.
All right, any discussion on those? This is, we have to get Microsoft licensing for every employee on their computers. And this is a government license. Unfortunately, the cost is what it is because it's Microsoft and they have have all of them. So this is to purchase 5 additional licenses for new employees.
And Adobe is not what you think of as Adobe. It's a software package. So it's going to be molding things.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have a contract, our Potter County Human Services contract. We have one contract for the Area Agency on Aging to contract with Clearfield County Mature Resources. The cost is $50,000. The term is from May 11th, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. Do we have a motion to approve that?
Move to approve.
You can question during discussion, yes. Yep. Yep, in just a second. Yep.
You want to do that?
Well, since she has questions, let's let her, do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
And I'll second the
All right, now it's discussion. Yes, ma'am. Could you please let us know your name? Yep. Right, this is a new contract. To my knowledge, if we did, it was a long, long time ago, and they had been doing this, the supervision for the protective services internally, but we've lost some staff, and so now they need to have additional support.
To be in compliance with the state.
Yes. All right. We also, all in favor of that contract?
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
And then we also have a contract for drug and alcohol and drug abuse services. There again, this one is new, and we have that one cost reimbursement for recovery support services, and also Esper Center facilities, which is for drug and alcohol treatment, methadone treatment, and particularly that had been a prior contract. There's no change in that one. And the alcohol and drug abuse services is a new contract at $8,000. Do we have a motion to approve those two contracts?
For approval?
I'll second that. Any discussion on those?
I think this gets paid through the opioid we get, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to
Okay.
make that clear. The opioid settlement money that it wasn't a grant, it was a result of the lawsuit.
Yeah, we get so
Pharmaceutical
much money every year, and we have to use it towards opioid treatments.
Yep.
Yep. All right, all in favor?
All right.
Aye. Thank you. Under personnel, we have a separation of employment. Kelly Ahern has resigned her position effect in aging department effective June 26, 2026. Do we have a motion to approve that?
Move to approve. Second it.
All in favor? Aye.
All right.
And that goes back to the contract.
Right. Liquid fuels report, Chief Clerk Jessica Giebel.
We had one application from Rowlett Township in the amount of $3,723.86.
All right, do we have a motion to approve the request for the liquid fuel allotment?
So move.
I'll second that. Any discussion on that one? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Commissioners' reports. I do not have anything to report today. Commissioner Heimel?
I have a report. It's a kind of a timely report. As we mentioned in previous meetings, we're strongly urging support of House Bill 2141, introduced by Representative Causer, which, if passed, would bring a portion of the revenue the state gets from timber sales and energy leases on state-owned land, which is tax exempt, and share a portion of that with our townships, our school districts, and the county government. And interestingly enough, I have some statistics. We're meeting with members of the legislature to impress upon them the importance of this and the unfairness of the status quo when millions, tens of millions of dollars are generated on this land, which is tax exempt, which squeezes the heck out of our tax base. We've got some data for that too. These are timber sales that the Pennsylvania DCNR put up for bid and consummated, and this is in April and May alone. There was one on April 1st for $619,000. There's one on May 6th for $197,000. And last week on the 20th, there was one for $551,000. And yesterday they closed on a 136-acre lease on state forest land in Potter County for $565,000. The total of those four sales alone over the last 7 weeks is $1,930,000. If Representative Hauser's bill were to pass, the share of those transactions alone, and these continue year after year after year, but for those transactions alone, that would have brought $386,000 in the Potter County, in the county, and the townships, and the school districts. It, of course, relieves the burden on local taxpayers. I would also add that that bill also would call for share of the revenue derived from shale gas leases in particular. Those are in the tens of millions of dollars in Potter County. 20% share. Do the math. We are pulling out all the stops to get support from members of the House of Representatives and eventually the Senate on House Bill 2141. That would make a huge positive impact here.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Heimel. We applaud your efforts for the county in this endeavor. We appreciate all that you're doing for that.
Team effort. I want to mention Dr. Clyde Pierce, the old area school superintendent. Their district is affected by this. He has joined the charge. He represents the Pennsylvania Association of Rural and Small Schools. I think I have that right. And he has created some very effective graphics, and we're getting some other organizations that are joining the county commissioners in the affected counties. The most affected are Clinton, Potter, Lycoming Center, Tioga, Cameron, and in particular, it's Cameron and Potter that really get hammered because we have such a high proportion of land that's owned by the state.
I want to say I reached out to a few of the legislators that I knew, and that graphic right there really hit home with them. So.
I know the cameras can't see this, but I do have a couple copies. There's a lot of green on the bottom at state forest land. There's some little dark green pockets, which is state parks. It's rather minimal. Then there's the game lands, which is in the purple. Then there's a light blue on here, and that is land that's in the Act 319 Clean and Green status, which is a state law which allows property owners of certain properties to have reduced taxation in order to keep it as farm, forest land, open space, etc. That was approved by the taxpayers years ago. The little white clouds that you see on the map are our tax base that's taxed at its full market value, which is the whole basis of the taxation system to start with. We try to survive on those little white clouds with a population of less than 16,000 people. One of the lawmakers, I turned this around, it was all white. I said, your county has probably 250,000 residents paying taxes, and there's your tax base. It's all fully taxable. You'll have churches and schools and some other things. Theirs is mostly white. Ours is mostly reduced or no taxation, and that made an impression. So glad to see the graphic works.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you. Commissioner Rossman, do you have anything to report?
I do not.
All right. Was there a question on that? I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead. Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's the latter. We've had in the last recent past that payment in lieu of taxes has increased twice, and you don't want to go to a well too often. We originally asked for both a carve out of all this revenue and a more equitable payment in lieu of taxes on the exempt land. Politically speaking, it made sense to narrow our focus on this because compelling exhibits. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yes. And Senator Dush, both heard.
Yep, thank you. All right, we'll move on to the bills for Potter County. We have our fiscal summary from May 15th, 2026. Do we have a motion to approve those?
Move to approve.
I will second that. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And we have the Potter County fiscal summary from May 19th, 2026. We have a motion to approve that.
I move to approve.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
And we have the Potter County Human Services fiscal summary from May 28th, 2026. Do we have a motion to approve that?
I move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 We have our next meeting is June 11th, 2026, here in this room at 11 a.m. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, everybody. Thank you. We have not heard anything. The planning commission has not met since we had our last meeting. They'll be meeting on Tuesday,